organized platform, a kind of professionalism to the players, maybe batter or a bowler, which has developed their natural talent. That talent needs to be given a platform and then they can utilize their skill by developing a technique. They will rock. I think that's what was needed for, and which was been given by ISPL. That all 6 places, and I came to know that we are going to have 2 more cities going to be added soon. And if we are going to have 6 or 8, whatever, would be the places where the kind of batter or bowler would get an opportunity to go to the stadium and execute it. See, they have the role model in front of them. Like many players must have feeling that, you know, my role model is Ravi Shastri. But to have, to follow, to execute that skill which I follow in Ravi Shastri from my very childhood, where will I get that opportunity in stadium? I think the fulfillment of the dream, giving an opportunity, laying a professionalism and a unique platform, that is the investment. Mumbai मध्ये तर धूम मध्ये. And what I know is that we have added the right thing. The franchise may have their own mentors, maybe a Ranji players. Then there is a spice of Bollywood maybe come up at right time. That may come up maybe in an announcement. And I think in all that flair, Mumbai will rock, and throughout the country, it will be a fabulous response. As Ravi has just rightly stated, the new viewers will get developed. The new heroes will come out. The new style will be followed. They have their own way of maintaining the records. The ISPL will give the kind of records which will be get tallied. Maybe there will be a tough time to official players who are playing in Ranji and many other formats. That look at this guy who is playing informally, formally now in the stadium, but the way he has scored, the way he has developed his shot, and naturally maybe a viewer may come across, I am not saying it's a challenge, but by way to look at the player who is playing for my city in Ranji or any other format. So I think it's a vice versa. Both ways the response will be great.
Thank you, Prasanna. The basic idea and the concept which came to us, while we roam around the streets of Mumbai or any city, we still see a lot of cricket going on. Unfortunately, with cricket, there are very limited opportunities for these players who play on streets. Unless you give them a structured format and they feel that yes, playing cricket can be beneficial, can make them career, they will not come into it. And that is how the tennis cricket was going down. So keep the tennis cricket alive, there has to be a structured format where this raw talent gets an opportunity to play as well as to earn something from where they are playing. Unless you give them, this was not possible. So that was the idea behind this league.
Yes, absolutely, sir.
So much, sir. Amol sir, Ashish sir, Ravi sir के सामने मुझे अपॉर्चुनिटी दी है कि स्ट्रीट और स्टेडियम में बातचीत करने के लिए टेनिस बॉल क्रिकेट पे. सो मैं बहुत ही थैंकफुल हूँ ISPL का जिन्होंने मुझे अपॉर्चुनिटी दी है. स्ट्रीट और स्टेडियम में डिफरेंस बहुत है. स्ट्रीट स्टेडियम हम लोग जब स्ट्रीट में टेनिस बॉल क्रिकेट खेलते वहाँ पे एक सबसे कॉमन चीज़ होती है प्रेशर. तो वो प्रेशर हम लोग को हैंडल करना इतना इजी होता है क्योंकि वहाँ पे वो 6 ओवर के मैच होते हैं, 6 ओवर के मैच या मैक्स टू मैक्स 8 ओवर के मैचेस होते हैं. तो वो बहुत इजी हो जाता है कि हम लोग के लिए प्रेशर हैंडल करना है तो क्विक माइंड रीड करना कि हमें ये सिचुएशन में क्या करना है क्या नहीं. पर जब हम स्टेडियम में जाएंगे तो वहाँ पे सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ होगी हम मेंटली कितना स्ट्रांग होंगे, क्योंकि स्टेडियम में खेलना इतना ईजी नहीं होता है. जो जितने बहुत कम प्लेयर्स ऐसे टेनिस बॉल क्रिकेट के हैं जो सर शारजा स्टेडियम में हम लोग खेले, वहाँ पे खेलना इतना इजी नहीं होता है. वहाँ पे प्रेशर जितना हो सके तो मेंटली हम लोग बहुत स्ट्रांग होते हैं कि हम लोग को कौन सी सिचुएशन में क्या करना है क्या नहीं. और स्ट्रीट से स्टेडियम तक इन्होंने जो ISPL इंडियन स्ट्रीट प्रीमियर लीग इन्होंने जो ये कॉन्सेप्ट लाया है, ये सच में टेनिस क्रिकेट
Ideal that what should be actually spoken about. But when I heard you, my natural instinct has making me to speak about my younger days. I must tell you one thing, Amolji, the greatest achievement of this Indian Street Premier League is the kind of opportunity which we are going to give to all our street players, gully players, wadi players, even on the players play on the beach. A formal opportunity and platform to showcase their talents. And what attracts me more is that what you mentioned just now, Ravi, the limitations, the hurdles, the difficulties while playing in the gully or at local level, that hurdles, that difficulties, that limitations becomes the strong point to create your own style of bowling or batting and giving a new shots or a new balls to a formal cricket. So we all had developed our own shots. The ball would come anywhere. The talent of the bowlers used to get tested with orthodox shots from us, and the ball used to go to the six. And that was the way we have developed our own shots. I think the Indian street or gully players have created a history in themselves. We need to even collect all the same thing as Raviji is there, as Sunil Gavaskar is there, as many other players. Initially they have played in their local gullies, wadis. There used to be a contest between two wadis, two gullies, two areas, and those two teams would be like an India-Pakistan team.
This is a fantastic initiative. You know, this could start something spectacular in years to come, because the reason I say it, I'm a hardcore Mumbai local who grew up in the gullies and the streets and made it to where I am. And I've been involved in the game for over 4 decades now. And I tell you, the street smartness of every Mumbai cricketer, it starts in the streets, it starts in the gullies, it starts in the colonies, you know, it starts in your wadis, and from there you grow to become what you are. The amount of talent in tennis ball cricket is not funny. And it's always over the years, you know, crossed my mind as why can't there be a league? You know, and I'm seeing reality today in the form of Indian Street Premier League, because the talent is outstanding. These players don't have, we all play tennis ball cricket. And I tell you what, if you're worried about dusra, tisra, chautha, in tennis ball cricket, you know, your stumps will fly without you even knowing. You might have the best technique in the world playing first class cricket. In tennis ball cricket, you'll have no clue. But that talent has to be nursed. You know, a lot of bowlers, I say a lot of bowlers in particular, have come through tennis ball cricket. Spinners, reverse swing, taping the tennis ball, getting reverse swing. Those skills have started with rubber ball, tennis ball cricket. You know, even the dusra, the flick, you know, the way the ball comes out, deliveries like that, you can try with the tennis ball and then try and implement it with the season ball later. But it's played everywhere. Around India, where cricket is a religion, you just have to go on a Saturday or a Sunday. And you go to any Maidan, anywhere in the country, there'll be people playing cricket. Why India? You go into the Middle East, go anywhere in Asia, on a holiday, you will have every open ground filled with people playing cricket. Such is the popularity of the game. And now to give them this opportunity, this stage, and a platform from where they can be noticed, their skill developed, them understanding what it is like to play in a stadium, and from there the first jump would well be IPL cricket. Because they will be street smart if given the opportunity. I mean, it will be the biggest success of this league if a few players from here go on in the end to play for IPL cricket and then go on to play for India. You know, the shortened version will be the quickest, that's T20, and then the others will follow. Because what you learn in street cricket is you are street smart. A chore cricketer banto, ikadna. Kaal bagitla na, Jaiswal, Rinku Singh, येऊन धप्पा धप देतो. सुरू कुठे केलं? गल्लीमध्ये, in the streets,